About what's going on in Ireland with the Celtic Tiger and the banks are hurting so much, the downfall. What's the story here?
Do you really want to know?
I'd love to know.
Well, I'll tell you, it's like what has happened all over the Western world for the last 20 and 30 years. Greed, and more fucking greed and cheap money. And in Ireland, it's a tragedy what happened to the Tiger. We have, I'd say, 4 causes. We had a stupid fucking government. We had a regulator that was asleep at the wheel. We had very deceitful and conniving and corrupt developers. And of course, above all, wanking fucking bankers. Wanking bankers. We had these arseholes that for the last 20, 30 years are getting these massive bonuses, these employees and directors of banks, on the misfortune of the working class, and getting these huge bonuses and salaries. But, you know, if you and all these arseholes should be thrown in jail and the keys thrown away for the rest of their life. And you know, sir, if you went in and you're unemployed and you wanted to take a loaf of bread out of a store or a supermarket to feed your family, guess what? You'll be up in court for it. These assholes are living all over the world now on the backs of the misfortunate working people. And who's going to pay for all this? We've mortgaged the next generation or two. Who's going to pay for it? The working man. We got the labourer, the small farmer, the fisherman, the nurse, the teacher, the policeman, the fireman, the plumber, the carpenter. Fuck's sake, man, this is a joke.
So I'm sensing a wee bit of discontent?
You are indeed, sir. And by the way, let's not be too cocky in this part of the world, North America either. All these debts that people have accumulated over the last 30 years. Hey, everybody gets their day in the sunshine.
But this is a notice of bailiff having visited. It is Phoenix Commercial Collections, and this is what they sent through the other day. It says they'll be back to obtain money, so this is what we've done. If you turn it around, you'll see we've written back to them. I've noticed your notice. This is my notice notifying you that your notice has been noted. Please note that each notice I respond to, I will charge Phoenix Collections £1,000, and each visit to this dwelling I will charge £1,000. Your implied right of access has hereby been removed. If you continue to visit this dwelling, you'll be charged as above. And we'll see what happens when they knock. Hello, I'm sorry, we put a notice up there,
yeah, I know.
And that's to you, so because you know you've got your notice.
That's not legal, is it?
Well, it depends what you mean by legal, because can you explain the definition of legal?
That's not legal.
But is it it's lawful though?
But we've got the courts behind us.
Have you there?
Yeah.
Do you realise it was just the name?
Well, Sharon's that vehicle there. Okay.
Who's she?
I'm going to leave that letter there, okay, if you'd like to pass it.
Well, there's no such person.
She won't mind the car being removed then.
Can I ask under what authority you have to do so?
Under a warrant from Northampton Courts.
Yeah, it's a bulking centre, so it's a debt collector.
Do you realise that before you film somebody, you have to actually give them notice that you're going to be doing that?
No, you don't, because I've been studying the law, and also you're on my property.
You don't. That's right, because I've got a warrant to be on this property.
A warrant, have you?
That's right. Yep.
Have you got any proof?
Get that down there. Look, there we are. Look, there it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm afraid you're just the debt collectors who are fraudulently acting as a.
Fraudulently acting.
Yeah. From what I found, yeah.
I suggest you study your law books a bit.
I have, yeah. I've got a Black Laws dictionary, and.
Right. Okay, we'll be seeing you tomorrow anyway.
What are you doing tomorrow? Can I ask? So your registration is. Can I ask what your name is? FP10JK. Why don't you want to speak then? If you have the law on your side, why don't you want to speak to me?
Because I think you're completely and utterly flipping idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Can I have your name, please? Because I feel that's.
You'll find it all on the letter.
Okay. You have a great day. No hard feelings against yourself. It's just a shame that people like you, terrorise, people who just trying to make a living.
We're executing warrants on behalf.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm asking you to get a signed copy of the actual magistrate, and to say that they were under their oath when they actually signed. But was the magistrate? Can I have the name of the magistrate, please? Can I have the name of the magistrate, please?
No.
Why do you not want to speak to me? You're doing something wrong.
Because you're a complete idiot.
I'm an idiot. What, for standing up for my rights and your rights and your children's rights?
Got any rights?
I don't have any rights.
No.
Am I not a human being on this land? Do I not have human rights?
You do?
Yes, you just said I didn't.
Is your name...
It's the name.
No, it's not.
What do you mean, no, it's not? If you could change your name tomorrow, you would still be you. You wouldn't be a name, would you? A name is just a name. And if you touch that card, then you're stealing.
No, we're not.
And we'll go and move it tonight then.
You will. That's fine. That's not a problem.
But you will be, because you're not acting lawfully. And I'm not a lawyer, so I can't understand legal.
Go and play back your videotape and see what an idiot how you sound.
Well, it's going on YouTube, so I hope you don't mind that, because I put all my documented videos. And make sure you call the police, because if you
do that,
I mean, if you come up tomorrow,
you will find yourself in a legal battle.
Yeah, see, it's legal again, because I don't understand legal.
No, you don't.
No,
obviously.
I understand my heart, and that's lawful. Yeah.
If that goes on YouTube without my permission.
Yeah, I don't need your permission, because you're in a public place.
No.
So I know how the law works. You're in a public place. I have every right to film. That's okay with you. And if you do remove that, I'll be calling the police, and they'll be acting under their duty, because you'll be thieving, because you're not an actual bailiff, you're not a court bailiff, and if you are, you need a certified certificate, and I haven't seen a certified certificate. It has to be every 2 years. You need to be a court bailiff.
There it is, and it's just been renewed on the 11th of the 1st, 2011.
And you're a certified court bailiff?
That's right.
Okay,
yes.
well, you have a great day.
You've made a
it's great that people like you like to, harass innocent people and break the law yourself.
Stop! Question. What is money? What is money? Money is a non-existent theoretical force that has never, does not, and will never exist except in theory on computer screens. People die and starve because they don't have enough digits on a computer screen. It's incredible, and it's extraordinary, and it's grotesque, but unfortunately it's true. People think, what is money? Well, how is money created? There's another big question. Oh, it's governments. No! It's private banks lending non-existent money called credit. What is credit? There's your credit. That's it. When you go into a bank and you want to borrow $50,000, the bank doesn't print any money. It doesn't move precious metals anywhere. It types into your account $50,000, and from that moment you start owing it not only $50,000, but the interest on the $50,000. And if you can't pay that back through no fault of your own, because the banking system has done what it's just done and you lose your job so you can't pay them back, they get your wealth that does exist, your home, your car, your business, your land. It's been going on for centuries. This is why it has sucked the wealth of the world into the hands of the few. What is an economic boom? It's when there's lots of units of exchange, money in circulation, creating lots of economic activity, which causes people to have confidence in the economic situation. In those times, they get more and more in debt because they're so confident. Or we can have a bigger house, a bigger car, 2 vacations, and all the rest of it. And the banking system, controlled by the same people and coordinated by the same people, have put that out there. Fishing line out. Lots of credit. Hey, what do you mean you earn, $2 an hour? You want a $500,000 mortgage? No problem. Here you go. Gotcha out there. It doesn't matter. We're getting the house eventually anyway. And then what they do is they take money out of circulation. They're pulling the bloody line in now. And as they take money out of circulation, oh no, we've got a credit crunch, we can't make loans and give you any more money that doesn't exist and charge you interest on it. Oh no, it's real serious. We haven't got a problem though, because they'll bail us out, because we control them, you see. So, and then what happens if we move over here into a slump or a depression, not because anyone doesn't want to work, not because people want to lose their homes, but because there is not enough units of exchange in circulation for the economic activity to go on that allows them to earn the money to to pay back the loans. So now the banks go, thank you very much, I'll have some of that. And the only difference between a boom and a bust is what the private banking cartel has allowed as units of exchange through credit or not through credit. I heard a politician, they all look the same to me. I don't know, I can't tell them apart. They've all got dark suits with heads on and their mouths are moving. That's all I can... Oh, I've seen someone in the last few days. Someone yesterday, some politician or other, said that they had to bail out the banks here with more debt for the people who've already been screwed by those they're supposed to get out of trouble. Main Street cannot function without credit. People can't pay their bills without credit. Big question. What the hell system allows that to be the case? No. So this money thing is in the DNA of society. Controls choice and all the rest of it. It controls whether we have shelter or no shelter, and the few control it. So we have Greenspan, starts the old subprime going under his watch and stuff, and off it goes. But the point is, all these banks are being taken over by other banks, and people think, oh, it's terrible for the banking system. Lehman Brothers has gone. Merrill Lynch has been taken over by Bank of America. Oh, my God, what's happening? Oh, Bear Stearns, oh, it must be terrible. No, it's terrible for the people in those banks that lose their jobs, yeah, have families to look after, but it ain't terrible for the system. Because this network of people own the game. And although the faces within the game may change, the people controlling the game do not change. So they never lose. Oh, Merrill Lynch has gone down. Oh, we own Bank of America. Fine, there we go. This is how it works. God, people only realized in that area of society that doesn't look at this. So, like I say, these own the banking game. And what goes on inside it, they still own it. They still control it. And they want a world central bank. And they've just taken enormous strides towards it at the expense of the harmony, the peace, and the lives of people. There you go. There's the banking system. There's the world financial system. Las Vegas frickin' casino. That's all it is. It's nothing to do with the benefit of human beings and daily life among the mass of the people. It's just a casino. And this guy, old Paulson, Henry Paulson, he's in old Goldman Sachs, head of Goldman Sachs, when the old subprime thing was going, and Goldman Sachs was massively involved in all that stuff. He then goes through the revolving door between the corporations and government, becomes Treasury Secretary, and then he says, oh, I've got a great idea. Let's give what is $1 trillion and then some to the banks, not least because when I've finished in government, I'm going back through the door into the banking system. And we stand for this. We stand for this. And of course, what is the basis of it? Be afraid. Be afraid. When people are frightened of anything, they give their power away. Oh, isn't it wonderful, however, how many people in this country have said, we don't want this now. We're making strides here. Because the politicians